All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. Today, guys, we are talking about a super awesome topic called infrared light therapy. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of infrared light therapy. I talk to a lot of people and they say, no, I've never heard of it before. Or maybe, but I don't really know anything about it. Isn't that the sun? Isn't that what we get from the sun? Well, it sort of is what you get from the sun, but today I'm going to be telling you guys all about it and what it can do for your body. It's truly, truly an amazing healing power that we humans were able to harness. Not us personally, some of them much, much smarter as scientists. So we're going to start off by talking about what is infrared light therapy. Infrared light therapy is, yes, light, and it does come from the sun. However, infrared light, what it refers to is photons with a slightly longer wavelength than light that we see. So we can't actually see it. It's on the spectrum that is lower than the light that we can see. Okay, so that's how we can get it from the sun, is because the sun has such a broad spectrum of waves. You can get ultraviolet UV rays that are way up here at the top that are bad for you, but you're also getting the infrared rays that are good for you. And with infrared light therapy, you're able to get all of the infrared light therapy without the harmful UV rays. Okay, so it's pretty awesome stuff. Now, there are 3 types of infrared light therapy that I want to tell you guys about. It's called, hey Morgan, it's called near infrared light therapy, mid infrared light, and far infrared light, okay? The only thing that works for light therapy is near infrared light. So that's what we have to offer here. That's anybody that you ever see that has infrared light therapy. What they have is near infrared light, okay? And we only use near infrared because it's the only one that can penetrate down into muscles, tissues, bones, and actually help heal. Hey, Larissa. So we always want to use near infrared light therapy. Far and mid are not really going to do much for you. So recap, visible light, it doesn't penetrate the body very well. That's why you get sunburns, okay, from the sun, and you don't get inside burns. Light and salt, it's a trip to the beach. It's kind of like we are at the beach here. Nice, beautiful background. But that's why you don't get burnt on the inside from the sun, is because the UV rays can only penetrate your skin. The infrared light is what is going to penetrate and reach down into your soft tissue, your muscles, bones, joints, things like that. Now, yes, infrared light has been FDA approved. It is completely safe. There are no UV rays in it. You don't need to wear sunscreen. You don't need to worry about, is it going to burn me? It does get hot, let me tell you. That's why I turned these on back here. 1, so you guys could see them, and 2, because I am cold. Okay? So they put off some pretty awesome heat, and it feels fabulous. It's a different kind of heat than you would get from just a light or a tanning bed or something like that. So what's really cool about infrared light is that it actually is relief for chronic pain. And what it does, the really cool thing about it is that it doesn't mask the symptoms of pain. It will actually encourage the healing of the actual tissue. And in many cases, it can cause, after multiple treatments, of course, it can cause the problem that you're having to disappear for good. So it actually promotes healing instead of just masking an issue that you're having. Okay, now where did it come from? It came from a guy named Niels Benson, okay, in Germany, that's right. He won a Nobel Prize for discovering that infrared light therapy can actually heal people, and he was healing soldiers, and he was healing women and things like this with these therapeutic effects of light. you were just about to call. This is my sister. Oh, she's coming because infrared light actually helps heal scars. She has a really big scar, and we're healing that up. So come on over, Larissa. We are good to go. So now, after the Nobel Prize for the red light therapy, it kind of just disappeared, and nobody really talked about it until it was picked up again in 1910 by a guy named John Kellogg. Yes, the guy who invented Kellogg's cereal. That guy. He was a widely known doctor, and he started with the infrared light therapy. Now, infrared light therapy is really unique. I know I've said that multiple times, but what you want is the infrared light because it's a much narrower, low spectrum of light. The specific wavelength has beneficial effects with no non-side effects. There's nothing harmful, making it worry-free. You don't need any SPFs, like I said. You're not going to get burned or anything like that. So, how does this actually work? What's really cool is infrared light will actually penetrate, like I said, deep down into our cells and tissues. We are much like plants in that our cells have a mitochondria, powerhouse of the cell, and the mitochondria have light receptors. And when those light receptors receive infrared light, they produce something called ATP, which is a scientific word for energy. And when they produce energy, what they do is they start performing at their optimal level. So if your cells have a lot of energy to them, they can start performing at their optimal level, as in healing anything that you have going on. So if you have, say, a broken bone, or you're a torn muscle, or a joint that is hurting, sore, what is going to happen is your cells are going to get the energy from this light, and they're actually going to start healing, regenerating themselves by themselves without any medication or anything like that. And so that is what is really good about infrared light, is it increases ATP in your cells, which ATP is just a super fancy word for energy. Okay, it increases energy. So now, once that healing begins, there is another thing that infrared light can do for you. Okay, it is known for relaxing your vascular system. So that just basically means it relaxes all of your veins and everything like that. So it increases blood flow, right? So when the blood flow is increased, you have what is called nitric oxide, which sounds kind of weird, but it's normal in the body. And that nitric oxide is rushed through your blood vessels. It's basically a nutrient-rich oxygen. It's rushed to any place in your body that is hurting, has, a wound, something that's wrong. Your body will rush the nutrient-rich oxygen there and start healing it. Okay, so a boost in nitric oxide is really good, and it is really great for healing powers and healing therapy. So that is awesome. And then there's a couple of things that I wrote down because I did not want to. Lupus and myasthenia pain helper. Yeah, it does help your pain. Absolutely, it does. The warmth from the light will actually reduce pain and inflammation, especially for people who have autoimmune or arthritis or things like that. And I'm going to get to that and tell you guys what it's good for. But I did write a couple of things down because I want you all to know. I don't want to miss anything. So many people will experience the extreme healing and the detoxification benefits from full-on infrared saunas, which we do have here. We have an infrared sauna, but also a single bulb, like the ones you see behind me. We actually have 2 lamps, and they have 5 bulbs on them apiece, so we can concentrate in any area on your body. A single bulb can be used to focus the healing energy on a specific body part. Say your knee hurts, or your shoulder hurts, or you need a hip replacement or something like that. And it's really good for injury, and it's really good, it clears infections as well. So what's awesome is many viruses and bacteria and parasites and tumor cells, guys, have poor tolerance to heat compared to your normal healthy cells. And they can be killed with near infrared light therapy. So that's pretty amazing. Now, who's it good for? What is it good for? What does it actually do? Well, let me give you guys just a nice little comprehensive list here. It's not little, let me tell you. It's a lot. It does a lot of stuff. It is going to boost your metabolism, okay? It boosts your metabolism. Like I said, your mitochondria, they start producing energy, and that is going to make your metabolism work faster. It reduces body fat. Heard that. It increases energy. Obviously, if your cells are increased energy, your body itself is going to have increased energy. It improves circulation to your muscles, like we just talked about, and it creates better endurance. So it helps with fatigue. It helps fatigue go away. And it also will promote in faster recovery time. So if you're an athlete, somebody who works out a lot, someone who has had an injury from being an athlete, or all of these awesome people out here that do CrossFit and just go crazy with it, this is perfect for you guys. Infrared light is really good for you all. It will help your body perform at its optimal level. Actually, a lot of Olympic athletes and professional athletes are now using infrared light therapy to help them be the best that they can be and perform at the best that they can perform. So, say you're not really into boosting your metabolism and fitness and building muscles and all that stuff. Well, what else can it do? Well, it'll relieve your pain from things like arthritis and neuropathy, fibromyalgia. It will help with neck, shoulder, elbow, knee, back pain. It will help with healing and rejuvenation. And it can help you within about a 20-minute session. So we do 20 to 25-minute sessions here. It's a 30-minute appointment. And one 20-minute session, you should be able to start feeling some relief. Anybody that we've had in here that has had chronic pain has felt some relief after a good 20-minute session. And then, of course, you do want to continue doing those if you do have something that's wrong with you, something that you're trying to help heal. It's also really good for knee osteoarthritis. Do we know anybody that has that? Yeah, I know a lot of people that have that. So it's really good for that. If you have knee problems, if you've had a knee replacement, if you've had a hip replacement, anything like that, shoulder surgery, anything like that, this is great for that. It definitely helps with pain. It helps recovery time, and it helps keep things working the way they're supposed to, okay, after you have healed and you have recovered. Here's a fun fact as well. I thought this was pretty cool. Near infrared light therapy has been used by the military, the U.S. military, to speed recovery from soft tissue injuries for elite soldiers, the Navy, Army Rangers, Special Forces, things like that. And the hospitals, nursing homes, actually use it in accelerating healing of pressure ulcers, wounds, and neuropathy. So that's pretty awesome that it's able to help such a wide spectrum of people. So does it do anything else? Yes, it does. It fights infection, candida and parasites, ear infections, eye infections, sinus, tooth infections, bladder infections, yeast infections. It helps heal wounds. If you have an open wound, it will help heal your open wound faster. It's really good for anything like that because it will just kill all the bacteria. It can't live in the heat. So it's really good. Also nail fungus. If you have that, it will help. Now, what else? It improves skin and detoxification. It detoxifies the body. It helps the liver work at its optimal level so the liver can detoxify easier and easier. It's going to reduce cellulite, which is awesome. Yeah, I just piqued some people's interest. Cellulite is fat mixed with toxins. Ooh, that sounds bad. And they're trapped, okay? And they're trapped due to an underactive circulatory system. Well, this helps get your circulatory system moving. So what it's going to do is it's going to help move the cellulite for you, okay? And it can help rebuild the connective tissue, and that will help you get rid of cellulite. It's going to reduce acne, which is one huge reason why I use it. It's going to help eczema. It's going to help psoriasis. And it also has deep relaxation benefits. Do you guys know anybody that's like, they can't relax no matter what they do? They go get a massage, they're still like tensed up the whole time. They're on vacation and they can't relax and just chill out. Well, that is a common thing for a lot of people. And what it means is basically your sympathetic nervous system is on overdrive and it's not slowing down, okay? So one of the tremendous benefits of this light is that it temporarily inhibits your sympathetic nervous system, and which is a good thing, okay, because it enables your body to relax and heal and regenerate, okay, much faster, causing recovery time, once again, to be much faster. And that is an extremely unique characteristic of this infrared light therapy. There's nothing else in the world that does that. So it will actually help you relax. Most people we have in here do go to sleep. They do come out feeling very relaxed, very refreshed, rested. And it also, the last thing I'm going to talk about is it helps hyperthyroidism. So if you know someone that has hyperthyroidism or you yourself do, this can help you as well. So just a quick little recap for you guys of the infrared light therapy. What does it do? Or what is it? It is light that we get, yes, from the sun, but it's on such a lower spectrum that you don't get the harmful UV rays. You don't get things that are going to burn you. So it's really good. Also, you can target it, like these lights behind us. What is it good for? It's good for boosting your inner cells' energies, okay? And that is good for healing. It's also good for helping your circulatory system. And once again, that's going to help your body heal. So if you have arthritis, fibromyalgia, just pain in your body, if you've had a surgery and you have a scar or a wound, broken bone, pulled muscle, pulled ligament, tendinitis, acne, ear infections, eye infections, any infection in your body, gosh, I don't know. I'm running out of stuff, guys. If you have a little bit of cellulite on your legs and you would like to get rid of that, it'll do that as well. So I just wanted to hop on here and let you guys know a little bit about what infrared light therapy does. It's not new technology, but most people aren't using it. A lot of people don't know what it is, and so I just wanted to hop on here and educate you guys. Sorry for fumbling around so much, but there's so much to talk about with this infrared light therapy that it's sort of overwhelming. And so I just wanted to hop on here and give you guys a little snippet. And please, please give us a call or write it on here. Ask us questions. If you have a question, if you want to know something, we can definitely get the answer for you. Also, go check out the blog that I wrote on infrared light therapy. It's pretty awesome. It's on our website. It's on the Salt Life blog. And how much for a 30-minute session? Hey, Tanya. A 30-minute session, Tanya, is $25. And how often is best to come? If you could come once a week, it would help you a whole lot. And you have rheumatoid arthritis and Hashimoto's, underactive thyroid, and feet pain heel spurs. not to mention. Yeah, it would help you with all of that, Tanya. And I will mention as well, we do have a package where you can come unlimited all month for $100. So it would be much better, obviously, to do a $100 monthly package than do $25 a week, because that is unlimited. You can come up to 3 times a week. So you're getting a lot of free sessions if you wanted to do $100 a month, and it will certainly help a lot of what you have going on. All right, Larissa, we will see you soon. Yeah, so Tanya, give us a call, come by, stop and see us. We would love to be able to help you out with that stuff. That's what I absolutely love about this infrared light therapy. Is the more I read about it, and I read our blog about it, the more it's blowing my mind at how much healing power this has. And I'm so excited for people to come here and use it and hear their testimonies and hear their stories. That's what we're really excited about. Because the more stories that we have and the more testimonies we have, the more people are going to attempt to come here and use us, and the more people we can help. So we hope to see you guys soon. I will hop off of here. Thanks for letting me have just a little bit of your time this afternoon. And if you have any questions, oh, good, Tanya. Looking forward to seeing you on Friday. If you guys have any questions or comments, anything, let us know. Give us a call. You can also book online. Our website is thesaltoasiskingsport.com. Looking forward to seeing you guys. Bye-bye.